I'm Joel Meyerowitz, and I'm standing in my exhibition called Europa. In 1966, when I was 27 years old, I made some money in America, and I decided to run away from home and go and live in Europe for a year. And I arrived in England, I went to London, I traveled all through England and then over to France, and then made my way down to Spain. My impressions immediately were of the great beauty and diversity of the Spanish landscape, and then the character of the people and the kind of open-heartedness. Even though they were living under a dictatorship, there was still something essentially playful and inspiring about the Spanish spirit. And I think when you come to see this exhibition, you'll see a huge description of what Spain looked like in the 60s. It was another time. It felt like it was still somewhat in the 19th century instead of the 20th, but Europe in general felt like that after World War II. But, you know, the pictures will tell you the stories. In 1962, I was an art director and I discovered photography, and I saw that photography was about movement and stopping time. And I thought, I want to do that. And so I borrowed a camera from my boss, and I went to the camera store, and the guy said, "What do you want, color or black and white?" And I said, "Color," because I was innocent, and the world is in color, so I couldn't conceive of photographing in black and white when everything was in color. And so I started in color, and for the first year, I worked in color. But I didn't see that the establishment really dealt with black and white. And so I decided I would learn that language too, because it's a language. Working on the street is the true source of photography. So street photography is about observing human behavior. It was like theater. And so I took my little camera onto the street. The theater is in the rectangle, and so you move things around until you see a rectangle filled with energy. That's street photography. Being welcomed into the ranks of other people who've received this prestigious award is gratifying. I feel happy to be in that circle again.